Today at the Supreme Court, justices released a number of unanimous rulings in major cases, including one involving claims of reverse discrimination. Another solidified liability protections for gun manufacturers. To give us some legal analysis for all of this, in tonight's interview, we turn to CBS legal contributor and Loyola Law School professor Jessica Levinson. Jessica, let's start with the Ames case. This is the reverse discrimination. Explain what the court held and what the ramifications might be.
So what the court held is that when you're a plaintiff and you go into federal court and you sue under Title VII, which is the statute that governs employment discrimination claims, that it doesn't matter whether or not you're a member of a majority group, like a white person or a straight person, or if you're a member of a minority group, that you have the same initial standard in terms of coming forward with evidence. And it used to be in some jurisdictions, that was what this case is about, is that if you were a member of the majority group, you had to initially prove more in order to be able to go forward with your employment discrimination claim. Today, as you said, a unanimous decision. The court said everybody is subject to the same evidentiary standard when they're bringing their employment discrimination cases.
Same playing field for everyone. Tell me about this Mexico suing U.S. gun manufacturers. Some people might be surprised that another country gets to sue. How did that happen, and what was the ruling?
Well, they don't, but certainly they were trying. So their argument was that under a federal statute that admittedly gives broad immunity from liability for gun manufacturers, that there was actually an exception, meaning that that gun manufacturers could be liable, because what they said is that gun manufacturers know exactly what they're doing when they make these guns and advertise them, and they end up in being used in Mexico by cartels. They're saying this is reasonably foreseeable. And in fact, the legal claim here, fascinating, was that the gun manufacturers were actually aiding and abetting in the violence. The court today said, no, that's a bridge too far. Again, another unanimous decision. John, we're not going to keep saying unanimous decisions as June marches forward. But the court said, no, there's no exception to that statute and there's no liability. Last thing important to remember, it's not a Second Amendment case. It's a statutory case. If Congress doesn't like it, they can go back and change. Tell me about the Wisconsin charity case. So this is a case where the Catholic Charities Bureau wanted to have an exemption, and they wanted to be able to not pay into the state's unemployment tax program, the unemployment program. And what they said is, we're a Catholic charity. We get that exemption. Now, the Wisconsin Supreme Court looked at Wisconsin's criteria and said, you don't satisfy the criteria for the exemption because you're not organized primarily for a religious purpose. The Catholic Charities said, you're discriminating against us because we're more focused on service, on food banks, on soup kitchens than on other religions that focus on proselytizing. The Supreme Court, again, here said, yes, this was discrimination against them, and the eligibility to have to not pay into that unemployment program, that the criteria was problematic, and again, discriminated against certain groups like the Catholic Charities Bureau. Amazing. We have about 15 seconds. You keep saying unanimous. How surprising is that? Not only because I listen to the oral arguments, not because I have tea leaves, and let me tell you, it's LA and I know how to read these tea leaves, because I listen to the oral arguments. And Justice Gorsuch said things like, we are in radical agreement. And it's not going to be like this moving forward. It's June 5th. Talk to me on June 15th about a unanimous decision. We look forward to it. Jessica Levinson, thank you as always.